newest edition, Capital Therapy, actually came out of a recent Leon County Health Department report. It's kind of an interesting story. Health departments across the state of Florida, and I believe across the country, have to do what are called MAP surveys every 2 years, where they examine the health of the community and the public perception of that health. The most recent MAP survey that was done contained a number of interesting findings, but one of the ones that was most surprising to me was that folks in Leon County who had jobs, insurance, generally seeming like fairly comfortable lives, who were adults between the age ranges of, I think it was 40 and 59, said overwhelmingly that they had difficulty accessing psychological and psychiatric services. And we saw this finding, and we were actually part of the MAP study and read this, and a group of us here got together and started talking about it and said, well, is there a way for us to help meet that need? We did a survey of the area, and what we found was that while there's a number of very good private practices in the area for psychological therapy and for psychiatric help, there's very few that actually have all these services under one roof. Psychiatrists, psychologists, social workers, child therapists, adult therapists, ARNPs. We have all that talent in-house, and we thought, we actually can do something that can meet some of this gap that's being described in the MAP survey. So we created Capital Therapy. Capital Therapy is housed in what administrative building that was actually built 2 years ago, and so it's a brand new physical facility. Some beautiful offices. It's got its own parking, easily accessible to Capitol Circle and to Route 10. And on the staff of Capital Therapy, we have licensed board-certified psychiatrists, experienced advanced registered nurse practitioners with specialties in psychiatry, licensed clinical psychologists, and licensed clinical social workers. Everybody on staff is licensed, everybody's experienced, everybody has had a lot of interest in and experience with dealing with a wide range of psychiatric issues. And that includes a child psychiatrist and a child therapist, which are at great premium in the Tallahassee region. So we put this program online. We really started opening and accepting clients in January of 2013, and we were, surprised and very pleased by the results of that opening, even without a lot of formal advertising and without a lot of outreach. We had folks on a pretty steady basis coming and seeking our services. So we're real proud of this place. It's something the community needs, but beyond that, it's a place where folks can get treated by a single trained team. Teams all working together, teams meeting on a regular basis. So if, for instance, let's just say for example, there's a family looking for services for their child. The child can receive psychological testing, psychotherapy, counseling, family therapy, psychiatric services all under